definitely not wearing pajama bottoms. I just want you to know that I am wearing pajama bottoms.
All right, let's get started.
Actually, it's good to put faces with this now. That'll make you guys turn on cameras.
Heck yeah. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, we're doing the introduction first. Like, hi, I'm Alyssa. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I'll start it. Ready?
Yeah.
Good morning, Patriots. My name is Chris Paus, and today we have,
Oh, Alyssa.
and we are interviewing Mr. Broady, a fellow English teacher here at Orange Glen. So let's get right into it. So, Mr. Broady, how has distance learning affected you in a teacher perspective?
Distance learning has been a tremendous learning curve, I think, not only for me, but for the rest of the teachers and the students.
Mhm.
I think we all kind of struggle quite a little bit with the technology going in and out, different modes and ways and strategies for imparting instruction to you guys. And I think it's been probably a little less personal on both the students and the teacher side. Usually I get to know you guys real well at this point.
Yeah.
You know, we're practically blood brothers, but a little bit more of a fourth wall in this environment.
Okay.
For sure. What is one thing you like and dislike about distance learning?
Ooh, the one thing I like, I'm not wearing pajama bottoms. Wearing pajama bottoms. I am learning a lot about the technology, which is really good for me. I thought I was really good with technology until we started doing this. Realized I'm way behind and that technology has evolved way past what I thought I knew. So I'm learning a lot that way. So I do like that. What I dislike is sort of the interpersonal connection and relationships I have with my student.
Okay. So any word of advice you'd like to give to students and or staff for this distance learning?
For the distance learning, I've had to relearn patience. I think patience is the key, and flexibility, and learning how to just kind of roll with the punches.
Okay.
Sometimes things change on a dime here in this in our learning environment, in our classroom.
Yeah.
You just have to kind of roll with the punches and figure out ways to go around or hacks to get everyone where they need to be.
Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Totally. How has quarantine affected your daily life?
A lot. I love to travel. I'm gregarious. I like to be around my friends. It's been a long time since I was able to really sit down and talk with a lot of my friends. We do so over the phone or over Zoom.
Yeah.
But it's different. It's just not the same. My son and I, we travel a lot. As you can see behind me, we went to Yellowstone last summer. We didn't get away this summer because of quarantine. Stayed a little bit closer to home.
Yeah.
So looking forward to getting out and really seeing more of the country and being around people once this is over.
Okay.
That's great to hear.
Would you rather continue with distance learning or would you rather go back to normal school? Why or why not?
I would much rather be in the classroom with you guys.
Yeah.
If they offer us teachers a trial to get the vaccinations that they have, I would take one of those room with you guys. So yeah, I just think it's a much more conducive environment in the classroom to learning, and I would much rather be there with you guys. It's been a big hole in my heart since we started the distance learning. I don't want to put myself or my family or you guys or your families at risk either.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to do it this way right now. But I'm very much looking forward to the day when we can get back in the room together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything you'd like to change about distant learning?
No, I think slowly I am changing what I need to change and adjusting. I'm learning as we're moving along here. I learn programs that I think are a little more engaging for you guys. And as I'm doing that, getting more familiar with the grading system and the grade book and all those distance learning tools, it's getting a little bit easier, but it's taken some time.
Yeah. How long have you been teaching for, and what's the most valuable experience you've had during the quarantine?
During the quarantine, it has to be during the quarantine.
Or before? I mean, what has been like the most valuable lesson you've learned before and during quarantine?
Okay, so I've been teaching for 20 years, all at Orange Glen. Orange Glen is my home, and I knew that from the beginning. So had a couple of places where I could have gone, but I taught a summer school at Orange Glen and just really connected with the students here.
Mhm.
Figured this was my home, so I've been here for 20 years, which is a long time, longer than you guys have been around.
Yeah.
So, and the lessons I learned, you know, I love to travel. Every year that I have seniors are my favorite class. I tell you guys this, you know, at least maybe not when you graduate from high school, but when you graduate with that BA, get out and see some of the world. It's the best education you could give yourselves.
Okay.
Start talking about different places to go, like Scotland or Prague, different areas of the world.
Yeah.
I think some of my favorite experiences are always, especially with the seniors, the senior that doesn't think that they can make it, they're not going to graduate, and somehow, you know, I work with them and we work together and they pull it out. My favorite time of the year is graduation, where we all have our robes on.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
it's just a lot of big hugs, because there's always a handful of students who did not think they were going to make it and they ended up pulling it through. So that's the most that's the most touching part for me.
Okay. That's good to hear.
And what was one activity and or hobby that kept you occupied during quarantine?
My boy and I hike an awful lot. So we've been hiking a lot of Elfin Forest, Lake Hodges, Dixon,
Right.
and Dixon Lake area. We also took a trip. Oh, it was great. We took a short trip to Moab,
Oh wow.
Utah, and that was fascinating. I don't know how many hundreds of miles we hiked, but we do a lot of hiking.
Yeah.
I'm not in the kind of shape I used to be. My boys picked up surfing.
Oh wow.
I thought I could get right back into that, but no, it's not like riding a bicycle.
Yeah. That's really nice to hear. Are you comfortable with distance learning? And if not, how long do you think it'll take you to get comfortable with it?
I'm getting more and more comfortable as time goes on and I spend more time with you guys, but it's still not the ideal for me.
Yeah.
Um,
As always.
Again, I'd much rather be in a classroom and getting to know you guys one-on-one.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, well, Mr. Broady, I think those are all the questions that we needed for today. We all really appreciate you for coming out and spending your lunch up to answer these questions. And thank you.
Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
very much, and go Big Blue.
Go Patriots.